Tiny choices, huge results. The hidden formula for success. Small choices shape a big life. Your life is not changed in one big moment. Your life is changed by small choices made every day. Many people wait for a miracle. They wait for luck. They wait for the perfect time. But life does not work like that. Life moves forward quietly, one day at a time, one choice at a time. Every morning you wake up. You face choices, small choices. Do I wake up now or sleep 10 more minutes? Do I check my phone or stretch my body? Do I eat healthy food or junk food? Do I study or waste time? These choices look small. They feel unimportant, but they are not. Small choices are powerful. They shape your habits. Habits shape your character. Character shapes your future. This is the hidden formula for success. Success is not magic. Success is not luck. Success is the result of tiny choices repeated every day. Many people think success comes from one big decision: quit a job, move to a new country, start a business. Sometimes big decisions matter, but most of the time they are not the reason. The real reason is simple: daily choices. If you want a different life, you must choose differently, not once, but every day. Right now, you are making a choice. You chose to read this. You could stop. You could scroll away, but you stayed. That is a choice, and this choice matters. One small choice can change your direction, just like one small turn can change a long journey. Imagine a plane flying. If the pilot changes direction by 1 degree, the destination is different. At first, no one notices. Hours later, the plane lands in a new place. Your life works the same way. A small choice today, a different future tomorrow. Many people say it does not matter. It's just one day. It's just one choice. That is the lie. One choice becomes two. Two become 10. 10 become a habit. And habits do not ask permission. They run your life. If your habits are weak, your life becomes hard. If your habits are strong, your life becomes easier. You do not rise to success by chance. You build it quietly, drop by drop, step by step. Think about water. One drop is nothing, but many drops fill a bucket. Think about money. Saving one small coin feels useless. Saving every day builds freedom. Think about learning. One page feels slow. 1 year of pages changes your mind. Tiny choices create huge results. This is not motivation. This is truth. Look at your life today. Where are you strong? Where are you weak? Your results are not random. They are answers. They answer one question: what choices did you repeat? If your body is tired, look at your habits. If your mind is confused, look at your daily input. If your life feels stuck, look at your actions. The mirror never lies. Many people blame life. They blame parents. They blame money. They blame luck. Blame feels easy. Blame feels safe. But blame steals power. When you blame, you say, I am not in control. When you choose, you say, my life is mine. Power begins there. You may not control your past. You may not control other people. You may not control the world. But you always control one thing: your choice. This is your freedom. Even when life is hard, you still choose. You choose your response. You choose your attitude. Two people face the same problem. One grows, one breaks. The problem is the same. The choice is different. This is why small choices matter. You do not need to change everything today. That idea is scary. You only need to change one thing, one small thing. Drink water instead of soda. Read 1 page. Walk for 5 minutes. Sleep 10 minutes earlier. These actions look small, but they send a message. They tell your brain, I care about my future. That message grows. Confidence does not come from big words. Confidence comes from kept promises. When you choose small discipline, you build trust with yourself. When you break promises, you lose it. Most people do not fail because they are weak. They fail because they do not respect small choices. They want big results with no daily effort. Life does not work like that. Nature does not rush, but everything grows. A tree does not grow in one day, but it grows every day. Your life is a tree. Your choices are the water. No water, no growth. Bad water, weak growth. Good water, strong roots. Roots are invisible, but they decide everything. Your daily choices are your roots. People see success and think it is luck. They do not see the daily discipline. They see the result, not the process. This is why many quit. They want the fruit, but they do not want to water the tree. Tiny choices feel boring. They feel slow. But boring choices build exciting lives. Easy choices feel good now. Hard choices feel good later. Comfort now creates pain later. Discipline now creates freedom later. This is the trade. Every day you choose comfort or growth, now or later. No one escapes this. Even doing nothing is a choice, and it has a cost. Time never waits. Life never pauses. If you do not choose your path, life chooses for you. That path is usually regret. But here's the good news. You can start again today. Your past choices do not control today. Only your next choice does. You are not broken. You are not late. You are not finished. You are one choice away from a new direction. Not a perfect choice, just a better one. Better than yesterday. This is how change begins. Not with pressure, not with fear, but with awareness. Look at your next small choice. That is where power lives. Choose it wisely, because tiny choices create huge results. Part 2. Tiny choices build habits. Habits build destiny. Every choice you repeat becomes a habit, and habits are powerful. A habit is a choice on autopilot. You do not think, you just act. This is good, and this is dangerous. Good habits push you forward. Bad habits pull you down. You do not feel it at first, but over time, the effect is huge. Think about brushing your teeth. You do not decide every morning, you just do it. Now imagine if that habit was reading, or walking, or learning one new word. Your life would slowly change. Most people do not fail because of one bad decision. They fail because of small bad habits repeated every day. Scrolling too much, sleeping too late, eating without thinking, avoiding hard tasks. Each action feels harmless. Together, they create a heavy life. Habits are like chains. At first, they are light. Later, they are strong. By the time you feel trapped, the habit is already powerful. This is why awareness matters. You must see your habits. You must name them. Ask yourself, what do I do every day without thinking? That answer explains your life. If you want to change your future, change your habits. If you want to change your habits, change your choices. Everything starts small. People often ask, how do I stay motivated? The answer is simple. Do not depend on motivation. Habits stay. You do not need to feel ready. You need to feel responsible. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is direction. It tells your life where to go. Many people wait to feel good before acting. That's a mistake. Action comes first. Feeling comes later. When you act, confidence grows. When you wait, fear grows. Confidence is built. Fear is fed by delay. Think about going to the gym. The hardest part is starting. Once you begin, it gets easier. The mind follows the body. Small action breaks big resistance. This is why tiny choices matter. A 5-minute walk is better than no walk. 1 page is better than 0 pages. 1 kind word is better than silence. Do not wait for perfect. Perfect never comes. Progress comes. Many people quit because results are slow. They do not see change. They lose hope. But growth is silent. Seeds grow under the ground before you see anything. If you dig the seed every day to check, it dies. Your job is not to see results. Your job is to repeat the right choice. Results are the reward for patience. This is why consistency beats intensity. Doing a little every day is powerful. Doing a lot once is weak. A strong river is not loud, it is steady. Your life should be steady. Let us talk about identity. Every habit sends a message, not to the world, to you. When you choose to read, you say, I am a learner. When you choose to train, you say, I respect my body. When you choose to quit, you say, I do not trust myself. Your choices shape how you see yourself, and how you see yourself controls your behavior. This is deep, and this is important. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Goals are dreams, habits are systems. A system works every day. Focus less on what you want, focus more on who you become. Ask a better question, not what do I want, but who do I want to be? Then choose like that person. A healthy person chooses differently. A disciplined person chooses differently. A confident person chooses differently. Act like the person you want to become, even before you feel ready. This is how identity changes. People think change is hard. It is not. Confusion is hard. Inaction is hard. Clear, small choices are easy. Decide your basics. Wake-up time, phone time, food, learning. Simple rules create freedom. If you decide once, you do not decide every day. For example, I read 5 pages every morning. No thinking, no debate. Life becomes lighter. Too many decisions create fatigue. Fatigue leads to bad choices. Protect your energy. Your best hours matter. Use them wisely. What you do in the first hour of the day sets the tone. What you do in the last hour shapes your mind. Tiny choices at the edges of the day are powerful. Morning builds direction. Night builds reflection. Use both. You may fail sometimes. That is normal. Failure is not the enemy. Quitting is. When you fail, do not judge yourself. Study yourself. Ask, what choice led here? Then adjust. This is growth. Strong people are not perfect. They are aware. They notice small mistakes and fix them early. Weak habits grow when ignored. Fix problems when they are small. A small leak sinks a big ship. Your daily choices are your maintenance. Respect them. You are not too busy to choose better. You are choosing what keeps you busy. Time is not found. Time is chosen. If something matters, you make space. Tiny choices show true priorities. Not words, not plans, actions. Your future is watching what you do today. Every habit votes for the person you become. One vote does not decide, but daily votes do. Choose wisely, because habits are not small. They are silent builders. They build success, or they build regret. Part 3. Choice is responsibility. Responsibility is freedom. Every choice has a cost, and every choice has a reward. Many people want freedom, but they avoid responsibility. This is a mistake. Freedom without responsibility is chaos. Responsibility without freedom is prison. Real freedom comes from choosing responsibility. When you choose, you own the result, good or bad. This is power. Blaming feels easy. Responsibility feels heavy. But blame makes you weak. Responsibility makes you strong. When you blame, you wait. When you take responsibility, you act. Life does not change for people who wait. Life responds to people who act. You may say, "This is not my fault." That may be true, but ask a better question. What is my next move? That question changes everything. You cannot control the past. You cannot control other people, but you can control your response. That is your final freedom. Strong people do not ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What now?" This shift is small but powerful. It turns pain into purpose. It turns problems into lessons. Think about two people who fail. One complains, one learns. Same failure, different future. Life teaches lessons every day, but not everyone learns. The lesson is hidden in the choice. Do I repeat the same mistake, or do I choose differently? Most growth comes from reflection, not from motivation. Quiet thinking, honest questions. Ask yourself at night, what did I choose today? Not to judge, to learn. This habit alone can change your life. When you reflect, you become aware. When you are aware, you are free. Unconscious people feel trapped. Conscious people see options. Options create power. Many people think freedom means no rules. That is false. No rules create weak lives. Real freedom means self-control. If you cannot control your phone, you are not free. If you cannot control your anger, you are not free. If you cannot control your habits, you are not free. Something else is in charge. But when you choose discipline, you take control back. Discipline is saying no now so you can say yes later. Yes to health. Yes to confidence. Yes to peace. The disciplined person is not trapped. They are prepared. They do not chase pleasure. They build stability. Pleasure fades. Stability lasts. This is why easy choices create hard lives, and hard choices create easy lives. The choice is always now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now. Waiting feels safe, but waiting costs time. Time is life. You never get it back. This is not pressure. This is clarity. Your future is built today, quietly, slowly, with each small choice. You do not need a new life. You need new habits. You do not need more time. You need better choices. You do not need motivation. You need commitment. Commitment is choosing even when it is hard, especially when it is hard. That is where growth lives. You may feel tired. You may feel afraid. Act anyway. Courage is not feeling brave. Courage is choosing action, one step. That step builds confidence. Confidence is not a gift, it is a result of kept promises. Keep small promises to yourself. Your mind will trust you again. Trust creates calm. Calm creates focus. Focus creates progress. This is the chain. Break the chain of excuses. Build the chain of action. Your life will follow. You are not behind. You are on time. On time to choose better. The past is information, not a prison. Use it. Do not let yesterday decide today. Every morning is a reset. You wake up with power in your hands. Not the power to control everything, but the power to choose one thing. That is enough. One good choice today. One good choice tomorrow. Soon you look back and see distance. Distance from fear. Distance from regret. closer to who you wanted to be. People will call it luck. They will say you changed. You did, quietly, through tiny choices. Huge results are never loud at the start. They are built in silence. While others wait, you choose. While others complain, you act. While others dream, you build. This is not about being better than others. It is about being better than yesterday. That is enough. Your life is not a mystery. It is a mirror. Look closely. Your choices are writing your story every day. So write carefully, not with fear, not with pressure, but with intention. Tiny choices, huge results. This is the formula. And now you know it. The only question left is simple. What will you choose today?
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.